high five 이카이와.
And next is cut it out. Mean stop or don't do that. Cut it out. This.
Oh yeah. Like all right, when you're doing this, you're trying to like tell somebody to stop what they're doing without drawing attention to it. Like for example, if my wife is like, telling, I had an example. Give me a second. Okay, so like for example, if my wife started like telling my mom that I was on YouTube, I might like hear her saying that, but don't do that. No. Because if my mom finds out that I'm on your YouTube channel, she's going to share that with everybody she knows.
You don't share?
I mean, the first question you asked me is about the word
Oh yeah, that's right. And I remember that.
Yes. So there's certain things that I don't mind saying to you or for your audience that I wouldn't necessarily want everybody I know to know.
You become a disaster. And this, like this. So come here.
Yeah, this is like Japanese come here.
Yeah,
which, from my understanding, it's supposed to be like a cat's paw, like pulling something to it.
Yeah.
In America, like we'll do this.
So it's kind of like sexual.
It is often like used in a sexual manner, like, hey, come here,
Oh,
however, like you can also just be like, hey, like come here for a second. Also, like you can do it this way.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like the same thing, but like, hey, come here.
Oh, that's it. Okay, it's different.
Like this is kind of like more of a secret, whereas this is more like, open.
Okay. Next is, so when we take picture, we often do this peace sign.
Yes.
You do?
Oh, some people do it sometimes. It's not nearly as common as in Japan. We also there's also like some people that do peace sign like whenever they're going to leave. Like it's like, well, it's about time for me to head out. Peace. They say peace instead of bye, and oftentimes we'll do the gesture.
Not all the kids, the teenagers, the adults do.
I feel like it's like a cultural thing. Like it's more common some places than others. For example, like here in Oklahoma, I don't think I've seen very many people do it. But when I was a teenager in Washington State, I saw lots of people do it, and not just kids. That might also have just been like that time period. I don't know if people in Washington are still doing it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like seen as acting cool. So depending on how cool you actually are, depends on how good you are at pulling it off. So like if you're cool, you can be like peace and then like walk away and people are like, oh man, that guy's so cool. But if you're like a nerd like me and you're like peace and like leave, people are gonna be like, what a dork.
That's so rude and terrible. I see. Okay. Yeah. The next is the greeting. we bow each other, but you don't, right?
If you're greeting someone that's like a distance away from you, we'll wave.
Oh, okay.
Like say if you're like meeting your friend at a park or something and you see them over there, you're like, hey.
Oh, okay.
But when you're meeting someone up close, we shake hands.
I see. Okay. How about reading?
Now,
Oh,
we shake hands a little bit less because of COVID now.
I see.
But in America, where most people are treating COVID like it's over, so the handshake is becoming more common.
Oh, okay.
But before that, like you would always shake hands.
See. Oh, okay. So how about like leaving? Why like that?
Yeah, we just kind of like wave. Like this is like the most common way to wave. Younger kids will often wave by like this.
Come here, Japanese. Yeah, okay. Again. Like
Okay, funny story. When I first started like watching like Japanese cartoons, anime, when like a character would go like this, I thought they were shooing the person away because that's another gesture. Like in Japan, like you do this for come here, but in America, we'll do this for go away. And the big difference is that you start with your hand in and you go out. You're pushing them away. Whereas in the Japanese come here is you're pulling them here.
Yeah, right.
Pull them here, push them away.
Oh, okay. I see.
And like this is kind of like dismissive, like go away.
Go away, yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Oh, right. Okay. Huh. And
but this, like starting up and going like this, is a childish version of goodbye.
I see. Okay.